Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I've got a wee item that I found in One Below. I don't go there very often, their stuff is very cheap, but it's also mostly naff. So I don't go there very often, but I decided I would have a wee look, so I picked these up. They came in a 5-pack, and I'm just going to eat one of them just now. So these are YumSu instant noodles, chicken curry flavour. I like noodles, I love instant noodles, I eat them all the time. I really like the Indomie ones, those ones I buy them by the box load, and I eat them all the time for my lunch and things like that. But I've never had YumSu, I've never had anything from YumSu I don't think, so I'm interested to try these. I do like a chicken curry. So yeah, these are ready in 3 minutes. You just add boiling water. Basically what I've done is I've got a bowl here with a plate on top. You put the noodles in with the seasoning and 300 mils of water. You're supposed to leave it for 3 minutes. So we've got another couple of minutes and then we'll check on them and see if they're cooked. Yeah, so I've got them in One Below. One Below replaced another shop. I forget what it was called, but it's like the rival to Poundland. It's basically all the really cheap stuff, and a lot of stuff in there used to be £1 or less. It's not like that anymore, of course. The last year or so has been terrible when it comes to people putting their prices up. Blaming it on inflation as well, when really it's not because of the inflation, it's because they're greedy buggers. But hey, what can we do other than start a rebellion? Let's do it. Let's go storm the streets. Maybe later, I can't be bothered just now. So yeah, let's have a wee read of these bad boys, see what they are. So they're from Miran Limited, which is based in Spain. They do have a PO box in the UK though. There is a website, miranuk.com, if you want to go check out some of their other products. I think they had other noodles, other flavours and a few other things, but I can't really remember. The writing on the back of this is really small, so I'm going to have to concentrate here. So these are noodles with chicken curry flavour seasoning and oil sachet. Yeah, so they come in the bag, obviously, and then you get a packet of the curry seasoning, and then you get this thing of oil. You're supposed to add that after the 3 minutes is over, so we'll do that very soon. So what else can we learn from these bad boys? There's your list of ingredients. All the info is on that one pen. You've also got it in Spanish over here, but you won't be able to read that. There's no way the quality of the camera will be able to pick that up. But I'm not going to go through all the ingredients. You can probably look them up yourself if you are so inclined. Heating instructions, I just followed what it says on the packet, just as I described earlier. Storage conditions, yeah, in a box, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, are there any? They are vegetarian, they are halal, and they are egg-free, which is interesting. But what are the, what do you call them? Allergens. Are there any allergens? For allergens including cereals containing gluten, see ingredients in bold. May also contain milk and peanuts. In bold we've got seasoning powder, celery, soy, and in the seasoning oil I've got celery and soy again. So yeah, just celery and soy. That's it. That's okay. Cool. Alright, let's go through our nutritional information then. So it's per 70 grams serving as sold. The pack is 70 grams, as you can see there. So this will be per packet. Energy, 341 calories. That seems about normal for noodles. Fat, 14.9 grams. That's 21% of your daily. That's quite a lot. Of which 9.4 grams of that is saturated. That's almost half your saturates for the day in this one small packet of noodles. That seems bloody crazy. Carbs, 44 grams, of which 1.1 gram of that is sugar. 5.7 grams of protein. That's a surprising amount of protein for noodles. And 0.58 grams of salt. Cool. Okay. Well, I don't need to open this packet. This is just one of the ones out of the 5-pack. This is the one I made. So I guess I will... It's been 3 minutes. It's actually been almost 5 minutes. Let's take the plate off. Have a look at my noodles. Yeah. They're not quite submerged, so some of the noodles on top look a little bit dry. Let's get them in there and we'll just give them a mix with our oil. Get our oil in. Don't know why there's a seasoning packet and an oil packet. But there you go. You're not supposed to drain it. I should actually double check that. I'm not supposed to drain it. Wait for 3 minutes. Cover the bowl and wait for 3 minutes. Then add the seasoning oil and mix well before serving. No, you're not supposed to drain it. So it's more of a noodly soup than noodles. When you do the Indomie, you're supposed to drain all the water off. And oh god, those noodles are so good. If you haven't tried Indomie noodles, go and try them. I actually did a review of them on the channel ages ago. I really love the flavour. It's quite a garlicky sort of flavour to them. Cool. All right. Well, there you go. Noodles in their sort of broth. They look okay. Smell a bit weird. But yeah, let's do it. So these are YumSu instant noodles, chicken curry flavour. Let's give them the old taste test then, shall we? Try not to make a mess and try not to get noodle juice everywhere. Noodle down the wrong pipe there. Oh. Oh, yikes. Well, I've only had one mouthful. Let's have a bit more. Oh god. Man. Those are bland. Let me try the soup. Very, very, very bland. Not really a lot of flavour to that whatsoever. Even just in the soup. I mean, it's got that kind of chickeny flavour that you get in like a chicken and mushroom pot noodle. It's not actually chicken because this is vegetarian. Although vegetarian could mean there's chicken fat in it because you're allowed to eat fats if there's if it's vegetarian. Vegan, it would have to not be fat. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's got that sort of chicken, brothy chicken taste that you get. I don't know why it says it's chicken curry flavour. It really doesn't taste like curry whatsoever. I mean, ever so slight hint of spice. Definitely not spicy, but there's maybe a tiny, tiny little tingle on the tongue. But I don't know if I'm really... Is there really a tingle on my tongue, or am I just trying to imagine it because it's supposed to be curry? That's how small it is, that I'm not really sure. Yeah. Very, very... Not very chickeny at all. Bland. Very, very bland. Very basic. No richness to the flavour, no deepness. There doesn't appear to be any herbs or anything like that in it. You know, it's basically just brown, vaguely brown water. And now it's also a little bit oily because we've added the oil. And then these noodles don't really pick up the flavour of the water at all. That hasn't absorbed into the noodles really. They've got a taste to them. I don't know how to describe it. It's unpleasant though. It's not a nice taste. A stale kind of taste. I don't know. These are in date, right? I mean, they're noodles, right? Yeah, they're in date till August, so yeah, they've got a weird kind of stale taste to the noodles, which I don't like, and I don't know if that's because of the way the noodles are made, or if they're a bit off or something. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. The texture is fine. Like noodles, like you would expect noodles. They're not too mushy, but They do have a little bit of a... They have a little bit of a papery texture to them, which is weird. Yeah, those are a car crash. Really bad instant noodles. Those are terrible instant noodles. And the thing is, good instant noodles aren't expensive. I mean, if you want Britishy flavoured ones, then the super noodles are fairly cheap. A lot of the time you can get them in a deal where they're like 3 for £1. Or 3 for £1.50 or something like that. So they have nice flavours, super noodles, and they're, you know, good texture. You can get them nice and gooey if you do them the right way. If you're looking for something more authentic, then you can pick up Japanese noodles or, you know, Thai noodles or anything. You know, I'm not sure where the Indomie ones are from, but you can pick up those in the supermarket, and they're not that expensive either. You know, these 5 packs for £1, 20p for a pack. I mean, that seems fine, but I would say they're not even worth paying 20p for. I reckon you can get own brand Tesco noodles for as cheap as that, and they're a lot nicer. So yeah, very poor, very bad. Just the all round, no redeeming qualities. You know, the noodles have a weird texture. They have a weird sort of stale taste to them. The soup has barely any flavour, slight chickeny flavour. I don't know where they get off calling it chicken curry flavour. It does not taste like curry whatsoever. It's not even spicy. And yeah, adding that oil really doesn't add flavour. All it does is make it a bit oily. So bad, terrible. YumSu, yeah, they're going in the bin. I'm not going to eat them. The rest of those, for the sake of like 80p worth of noodles, it's not worth me putting them in my body, to be honest. They're kind of gross. And I've got an entire box of Indomie noodles in the cupboard, which are just dying to be eaten, so I think I'll just have them instead. Thank you very much. Well, that'll do for today. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you've tried these. I'm not going to go back and try any of the other flavours because there's just no point. They'll be just as bland as this one. So I'm pretty much writing YumSu off as a brand, but you never know. They might reel me back in if they have something that sounds particularly interesting. But let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to try, any of our noodles that I haven't tried yet. And I have tried lots of noodles on this channel. Just look in basically just go into the channel and search for noodles, and you'll see there's loads of them. Cool. But thanks very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. Well, it hasn't been a pleasure eating these, but it's been a pleasure doing this review for you because you're all lovely. But thanks very much, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good day.